Hello everyone, this is 𝙤𝙧𝙖𝙢 and today we are doing this tutorial. So this is a Chrome tutorial with 3Ds and we are using more, so it's going to be super easy for this. But before we start it, if you haven't joined yet, this is a WhatsApp group that you can join. Every time that we go on live, we go on here to alert everybody. Also, if you join Voltino Official on Voltino or on TinoVolt Shop, this is a broadcast channel that you can also get the same alert. And before I started, I would write in my website. Everything I use today is at www.tinovolt.shop. I will pin the comment down here. Hi everyone, welcome. Let me get everything settled. Oh, let me moderate Tara too. Hi Tara. Let me moderate you. Okay. All right. So this is one design, but I would love to make the set different. So this is the rest. It's 4 fingers. And I know that this one, I'm gonna want a tips. So let's go ahead and do the middle one first. Actually, I might want a tip on this one. We'll do the ring finger first. And the nude color will be Cream Nude. Hi, Melissa. Hello, everyone. Hello, Lee. Okay, I'm gonna take out Cream Nude. Okay. This one first. Alright, so with Cream Nude, I am gonna apply on the ring fingers. And this is top gels, meaning top coat. All my nude are top coat. Hear this. Hi Lana. Hi Spicy. Oh, thank you, Spicy. Spicy said you are the flyest nail ever. Hi Sun. Oh, I can't wait to make this set become like a long set. I absolutely love this one, by the way. Everybody loves that one. So I'm gonna make it long. Hi Mara from Florida. Let's go ahead and put nude on this one too, since I have an idea of what I want on that one also. Want a tips on that one, a black tips, and then I will put chrome detail on it. Hear this? See, it's my inspiration. Of course, not all fingers are gonna look like that. That would be crazy. So I want to make it a little more elegant for the set. I'm gonna go ahead and apply another one. Just 2 thin layers. You can apply 1 thick layers. Top gel doesn't peel, top gel doesn't under-cure. So if your layer is a little thick, that's fine. But I like 2 thin layers. Cure this. Hi, Carls. Thank you. Welcome, welcome, Fort Myers. This one too, another coat. Here. All right, now, first lesson is a black ombre, okay? And today, I'm not gonna use sponge. It's gonna be easier than sponge. So let's do our black ombre on this one. Okay, so my method, I'm gonna look at my pigment. So this is my pressed pigment. This is a new box. I'm gonna show you the new box. And this black right here, my absolute favorite. It's not as strong as my other black pigments. And And I'm gonna use this because the mica in it gonna make the ombre super smooth. So when I ombre, I'd rather use this black. It's made me very comfortable. And as you can see my old palettes, I almost use all of it. Black and white, my absolute favorite. White on pressed pigment are solid. Oh yes, Abby. Abby say, have top gel ever wrinkle on you? I have yet to ever have it wrinkle. I never have top gel wrinkle on me. Just because of the consistency of top gel. It's built for ombre. So the pigment level on it are unique. It's not like any other polish. And it's a top coat. So the way it's built are very unique. Okay, this is the middle fingers. I'm gonna put it here. So when we apply pigments, I will let you matte it. Matte is a pigment agent. What I do, see I write it here, stick to pigment. So what I do is apply and I partially cure it. Chelsea say what cause wrinkle. So when people take gel polish, especially a really opaque gel polish with a lot of pigment, and they apply, if they apply too thick, because the golden rule for gel is 2 thin layers is better than 1 thick layers. But sometimes beginners apply too thick and it's wrinkle on them because only the top cure and the bottom is still wettish and it's squishy. So the surface starts to wrinkle on them. That is a problem that a lot of people are going through when they have a wrong application. However, I demonstrate here is that with top gel, even sometimes if you accidentally apply too thick, you're fine. You can get away scotch-free. So that is one big plus in top gel. And when you see top gel, it means top coat. Okay. Oh, Abby say yellow is my wrinkle nemesis. Yes, because yellow, when it's at its pure state, is semi-transparent. It's not 100% coverage. So my trick, Abby, is that I always take a little bit of pigment base and I mix in yellow, and that transforms it into 100% opacity. You have to try that. Or you can even apply it on top of white. Okay, so let's apply one layer of matte. You're welcome, Chelsea. Oh my God, Chelsea, it's Tino. Chelsea call me Tony. Ricky Chanel say, also notice some brand don't play well with other. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, apply matte on. It's very important that your matte, I would say that 50% of matte out there can apply pigments, but a lot of matte are streaky. So you have to make sure that your matte that you use are smooth, like cell level, because if not, your pigment gonna be streaky. But matte, I have created so it's nice and smooth after you apply. See this, the glare? So now I'm gonna put in the light, and about 5 seconds I'll take it out. Or to easy understand, as long as it turn matte, you're good to go. And this turn matte really quick. Let's put it in. 1, 2, 3. Say at this point it's already turned matte. But just to make sure, I give it 2 more seconds. 1, 2. Hello, Violet Effect. Hello, Lou. Pentagon Nails. Okay. Pigment brush, I believe, are in stock already. Back in stock. It's out of stock for about a week. I get my pigment brush out. And I'm gonna have some acetone. So I can remove pigment. I visited my best friend yesterday. I had so much fun. Yesterday night. This weekend, I'm gonna go to a Super Bowl party. I'm excited. I never go watch football before. Cause I never watched the ball. I have trouble following it. Okay, so now I'm gonna use my old containers. I'm gonna use this. And make sure that you always knock off the excess dust. Always. If not, it's gonna shoot all over your nail and it's gonna be very unattractive. So knock it off. Just like that. Now, I personally do not like to blend up like that. It makes me very uncomfortable. So I always tell my client, can you turn your hand over like that? And then I blend down. It makes me more comfortable. Go ahead and go in. At this point, you don't have to be careful. You can just smudge it in. Get it lower, higher. Your pressure can be strong now, but I am ready to blend. Now you have to have light pressure. Up until this point, it's easy, right? So now, for it to be light and ombre-ish, I'm gonna get a paper towel. And I'm gonna run over the paper towel just a few times, like that. Yes, Lana, I always have trouble following the boss. I have no idea what's going on. I mean, it's enjoyable. I just have no idea what's going on. Okay, so now I already run over the paper towel. That will cause my pigment on my brush to be weaker. So I'm gonna go in and blend. Let me go further in. Let me zoom in so you can see the blend. Line at the feathers. Light at the feathers. See how easy to blend after you remove excess pigment off the paper towels. And your pressure can be a little bit heavy if you're heavy-handed, and you're still going to be fine as long as you remove excess pigment off the paper towel. If you don't do that, your pigment is going to be very streaky. Going to be very difficult to make a blend like this. It's already perfect for some people, but I would like the blend to be more dramatic. So at this point, I'm going to keep finesse with it by taking a little bit more pigment, like that. Smudge it in, knock up excess dust. Go here, you're gonna remove extra. See, a lot of pigment, you can remove it. And you're gonna keep on going. But for most people, this should be enough already. Still have a little dust. See, a little dust right here. That's why I go back and knock it off. See that? You don't want it to shoot over your nail like that. That's why I knock it out. Just to make sure that there's no loose dust. That's one of the very important elements of this technique. Make the ombre flawless. I'm always upset with a really good ombre. And since I only have one finger, I'll make sure I pay extra attention to it. See that? Just, satisfying. Okay, let me see. Now, I think I'm ready to add chrome design on this. Thank you, Annie from Norway. And this acetone, I would like to dip my brush in. Because it's a pigment brush, I never use this with gel. So it's okay for your brush to be dry. Pigment brush are the only brush that have synthetic hair. The rest of it are Kolinsky. All my art brushes are Kolinsky. And I would like to take a paper towel and smudge it in to remove excess acetone. And after a minute, it'll be dry. And if you're gonna play with another colors, you're gonna switch to a dry brush. And by the time you finish with this already dry. You can flip back and forth like that. So you don't have to wait for it to dry in between. Hello, Jordy from Australia. Hello, hello. Okay, so for all this beautiful chrome detail to happen, I need to apply Teflon Matte on here. Now, I use Matte to adhere pigments. Okay. Now, this is a different matte. This is Teflon Matte. And a lot of people, if you not pay attention to this name, a lot of people take their own matte and apply. And then they text me, they say, Tino, I use my matte, but chrome will stick onto my design. It's because all matte stick to chrome, except for this. Teflon Matte will make sure chrome is completely blocked. So I'm going to apply one coat on here, but remember, you only partially cure this. So you have to put into the light and continue to cure this for another 50 seconds. Hello, Miss Cake from SDC. Is SDC STL is St. Louis? Okay, while I'm waiting, I'm going to go ahead and give her a little French tip going on. I need 10mm liner brush. And I would say a gel paint. Yeah, from St. Louis. Oh, close to me. Okay, art gel or one stroke liner. I would say one stroke liners. Hi, son. You missed the ombre. You missed the ombre. It's a very simple ombre using pigment. So now, I am going to go ahead and draw a little tips here. Like a deep French. Whip it out, roll it in. Will black one stroke liner be back in stock soon? It will. You know what? If it's out of stock, I'm gonna use art gel then. You know what? Black one stroke liner is super opaque. Now art gel is blendy and it's super smooth. So it's like salt and peppers. Different kind for everyone. So I'm gonna use art gel. Okay. Beginner love art gel because it doesn't matter how they apply it, it just all smooth out on its own. Okay, take it out. Now this is my middle part. My tip gonna be this much right here. And one line down. There you go. Okay, and you can use the same brush to apply. It's a liner brush. Okay, I'm gonna apply on one side first, and then I'm gonna show you what I actually like to use in the what brush I actually like to apply. So this is the same liner brush. Back in the old day, this is what I do. So I just sit there and just nicely stroke it out like this, which is fine. But now I have a brush that built just for that. So the brush that I like to use for art gel is Emboss Brush. I find it work much better. I also have the curling brush, which is shorter, but I like to use it for one stroke liners. So with the Emboss Brush, I go in. So it's faster because the body of the Emboss Brush is thicker. Can you see? It's way faster than the liner brush. So if you're looking to cut down on time, choose the appropriate brush for this. And you're going to cure this for 60 seconds. Now let's come back here. We already cured this one, so let's apply one layer of Teflon Matte. And this is to prevent chrome from sticking. It's to isolate chrome powders. Hi, Mary. Slow, not too fast. So the top coat have chance to adhere on the surface. So you only need to stroke it once. And that will prevent your pigment from bleeding. Stroke lightly, slowly. After you're done, you cure. 60-second cure on that one. Hello, nail addiction. I don't know what I want to do on this one yet. I'm just gonna wait until the ring finish. Probably some red crystal on here. Probably some drips. Some gold drips will be good. Yeah. The question is where the drip gonna be. Probably on the black. And if that's the case, I would need Teflon Matte to do that. Hi, 𝙭𝙧. Will you be selling product at the show in Anaheim? Absolutely, Magnificent. On Anaheim, the booth that I'm in will be Dreamtime Creation booth. That's my partner, my crystal partner. 𝙗𝙧𝙧. And I believe it's 113 is the number of the booth. I will also bring Magic Wonder collection to Anaheim also. Alright, so now I am ready for some chrome details right here. Okay. And the design of Baroque stroke pattern. So I need metal effect gel. Okay. Now, if anyone have art gel, you still can use art gel to adhere chrome. I feel like metal effect gel is just lightly better, just a little bit, not much. But if you don't have metal effect gel, you're more than welcome to use black art gel. So let's design something on here. I will need a shorter brush. 7mm detail will be good. I would need to thaw it out first. Sometimes your brush is too much in shape. You need to go in and you need to thaw it out. So all the bristle are loose, so your gel can sip into it, so it's smoother. Now you're gonna take metal effect gel. Oh yeah, you're gonna be there. Okay. Anybody that been in Anaheim, California, gonna go to the show, use the code TINOVO. Let me write it down for you. It's a discount code. So on the website that you register, if you use the code TINOVO, you get discount off your ticket. So if you haven't bought a ticket yet and ready to buy it, use TINOVO. And that will give you some money off your ticket right here on Anaheim. Yeah, it's for discount. When you buy the ticket, use TINOVO code. And you get discount off, some money discount off your ticket. Do you have a favorite nail set from last year? I don't even remember pressed nails. I have way too many. Okay, Metal Effect gels onto here, roll it in. I always roll it in just to make sure the gel sip into my brush and saturate it. Then now I stroke it out to make it slimmer, and I'm ready to draw. You go in, Nancy? Okay, use 𝙤𝙤 coat. This set is like a Beauty and the Beast. Yes! Oh, you just inspire me a little bit. It could change my direction too. Okay, I'm gonna design now. First, I have to establish I want a rose right here. And a rose right here. Okay, so 2 rows. Press, lift your brush, make it thin. Again, press, lift your brush, make it out. Curve oppositely with the other design above here. Here, I'm gonna give like a little leaf. Okay, so the rose gonna fit right in here. And then a little rose right here, so we're gonna embrace it with detail around it. Okay. Before I draw, I just whip a little bit on the head right here. So when I press it down, it's big. See that? It's really big. And then when I go in, I just lift my brush slowly and lightly. So it's really thin when it's going in. It's a Baroque pattern. It's one of my favorite patterns. It's like a freestyle, basically. You couldn't go wrong with Baroque. Okay, now, this is kind of pretty as it is. Black on black. I'm growing envy of this look. I cannot do this look because it's against the look of the design. But if I were to make another design, I absolutely love this look. Black on black. Hear this. Yeah, it's beautiful just like that, isn't it? I'm a little bit envy of it. But anyway, I'm going to move on. I'm going to ignore it. And if I'm gonna do another design, I want black on black like that. And this, I'm gonna do little drips. Since it's all black, I'm gonna switch my Metal Effect gel into white. Because if I use black, I couldn't see really well, so I'm gonna use white. White will give you a slightly lighter tone in your gold. I'm gonna wipe it. Clean this. Wipe out the excess. Dip into white Metal Effect gels. Hello, honey, your nails. Okay, I'm gonna use shadow applicators and a gold chrome. Look at how much I use my gold chrome. Apply all over. Go back and rub it again just to make sure that all the chrome will adhere into the Metal Effect gel, and then dust it. And then go back with a clean shadow applicator and re-rub it to ensure that all excess dust coming off, so your design can be nice and chromy. It's going to remove all the excess. So your chrome will be shiny and mirror. Now, I'm gonna matte this. And remember, a lot of people will tempting up because they have a matte background. They will tempting up to get like shine top coat and trace the gold chrome. It's very dangerous and it's not very pretty. So remember, matte everything and then you can trace back with shine. Use matted, cover over everything. Don't worry that your chrome will bleed because this gold chrome is a solid chrome and the pigment are pressed. So it's not gonna be shimmery on you. Like all over. Using matted. Here. Yes, honey, your nails. I love to use clean applicator now. Now, pretty much, I find myself do that all the time. It just makes my chrome so much more expensive looking. I take the chrome dusting very seriously. Okay, so let's draw some drips. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do the drip on top, but I want some red crystal on here too. So, actually, I don't need to use white metal effect because it's on top. I'm gonna turn back to my black metal effect. Hi, Tanya. Good morning, Tanya. Okay, so my red crystal gonna be right here. One big one with two small one on the side. So from here to here gonna be all red crystal. Okay. And then I'm doing that so I know exactly where my crystal is and how much it's gonna cover. Now I'm gonna give it one drip down. Give it a little teardrop right at the end. Okay, this one more drips right here. Okay. That might be enough. Hi, 𝙁𝙪𝙡𝙀𝙧. I'm just gonna do 2 drip then. I feel like a lot of drip will be kind of crazy looking. Just 2 will be fine, like that. Okay, you know what? Who am I kidding? I want more drips. Yeah, I want one more right here. Just a short one. Just little bit like that. Then round it up. Okay. You know what? More drips. I love drips. Okay, one more right here. That means I have to give it one more right here. Okay, now it's very drippy. I'm gonna go ahead and use my coloring brush. Pick up my metal effect gels and just fill this in. I know crystal gonna be here, but I'm gonna fill it in anyway. Just so if there's any gap between the crystal, you're gonna see it's all gold on the background. So fill it in. Okay, now you're ready to cure. This one is out. All matte. Now you can trace back with shine. So our mission is to take this design and reduce the look, make it elegant. So before you apply shine on velvet matte, take some acetone or alcohol and dust over the surface like this. That will help your top coat grips better and it'll make it not shrink on the surface. Sometimes if a matte is too velvety, it could shrink your top coat. Apply some shiny top coat on the surface. Soak into your coloring brush. And just a little bit. Don't cake it in with top coat. Just touch it and run like that. And that will return the shine back to your chrome. Yeah, just be swift. Don't pay too much attention. Don't waste too much time. Just whip over anything that are matte and chromy, and you get it to be shiny, just like this. There. See, all nice and chromy now, and last forever, non-chipped, because you put matte first. Hear this? That is my rules for chrome design. Not for the whole nail to be chrome, but just for chrome design. That's my rule. And matte first, then a trace back shine. And of course, chrome doesn't stick to your background because of Teflon Matte. See the background? All clean. Dust. Let's go back with a clean shadow applicators and remove excess chrome. Thank you, Chima. There, nice and shiny. Then matte everything again. See, a lot of people will try to do this. A lot of people will try to take like a matte top coat, a shine top coat, and they will do this. They will try to like trace over the gold line like this. But you see, if you just trace directly over it, it will chip on you. Right away, it will chip on you. So in order for it to work, you have to trace overlapping the gold. See, you have to overlap in it. And that's just not very attractive at all. So that's why I choose to matte everything first. So everything is nice and sealed. Then I go back. Hear this? Excelente trabajo. Gracias, mi amor. Gracias, Jeanette. Okay. Wait for it to clear. Trace back the shine. At this point, we are ready to make some mold out of rose. And I'm getting so excited that I no longer have to like actually mold the 3D. I can mold the 3D, but I am targeting beginners. And sometimes beginners just not have enough skill to like mold the rose itself. And I'm so glad in the day we have the mold. We just pop it in, easy breezy. Here, take it out. Do you use Teflon Matte or Matted to matte after the chrome? So I use Matted. Teflon Matte will do too, because Teflon Matte is very smooth now. But I always like matted finish. So this is what I use as a finish. Is it a trick to apply in Teflon Matte? I still have problem with chrome sticking to the background sometimes. So when you apply Teflon Matte, there is no trick to it. But when it comes to chrome, some chrome have small particle. Like, let me give you an example. So let's say that I have a black background. And let's say I want to apply Teflon Matte on that background. So it will be chrome free. So I'm gonna get Teflon Matte out. It's very simple, just apply one layer. So no trick yet, but some type of chrome you need to be aware of. Hear this? So now what I use is solid chrome, okay? And I have this chrome, it's like a glass chrome. It's called a unicorn chrome. So I will give you 2 examples when it comes to the type of chrome that you deal with. What light nail brand do you use? I use Inem. Okay, wait for it to cure. Wait for it to cure all the way. And I'm gonna use gold first. Three seconds. Okay, now it's out. So first, let me rub the gold on. Okay. Now, you see the dust on the surface? Now, the dust can be dust up with a brush. Okay. So, that's a typical chrome that you are going with. But sometimes you will end up with a chrome that the particle is way too small. See the gold? Let me do it again. The gold, when I rub it on, the dust, the excess dust on the surface can be wiped up with a brush. Now, let me use this chrome for you to see. Okay, now you see the dust on the surface? I'm gonna use the duster. Now the duster is dusting, but sometimes the particle is way too small that when it's on the surface, your duster are not good enough to dust it because the particle is like tiny. It's not sticking on the surface, it's just laying on it. It's just so small that your duster couldn't take care of it. So, in that case, what you need to use for dusting is a shadow applicator, a clean one. Okay, go in, dust it out, gone. So that is a type of chrome that you deal with. So when that happens, don't think that it's sticking onto Teflon Matte, but view it as particles. And sometimes it's just way too small. So remember to use a different type of duster, like the shadow applicators. Okay, now shine this, and we are ready for the rose and crystal. Yes, a lot of, it's dawned on a lot of people, isn't it? You're welcome, hippie in love. Okay, apply top coat on here. And let's use coloring brush again. Okay. Take some acetone. Wipe over the surface just to make sure that my shine grip well on the velvet matte surface. Apply. Okay. And then you can put crystal on. That's way number 1. Now, sometimes depend on the situation, if it's right, I would prefer doing this way. I would prefer to put on crystal first. So I'm gonna take out my red crystal. Oh, by the way, Swarovski have just come out with a new capuchon. Okay, and it's electric colors, and it is amazingly beautiful in all 11 shades. Of course, branded by Dreamtime crystals embellishment. But look at how pretty it is. Just a little bit peep show for you guys, but it's gonna launch soon. Now I'm gonna get out red. So this is light Siam, and the stone that I would like to use is a big one. Like here. I'm gonna use my brush on glue. This almost sold out. I already have more made. One drop. Use crystal katana. This SS16 light cyan. When you buy red, buy light cyan. Don't buy cyan because it's very dark. Not my personal favorite. When it comes to red, light cyan is a true red shade. It's the most beautiful red of all red. I started with cyan. It's just too dark for me. To me, it's not attractive. There. I like to apply like this, and then I can shine around it. And the reason is I can seal this too, to ensure that it lasts forever. Place it down. I would like to use a crystal glue dryer to make sure that it's dry, so it doesn't, the glue doesn't stick on my brush. Oh, what made you decide to do brush with short handle like that? I'm not seeing any brand do it, and it's so interesting. So when it comes to the coloring brush, the reason why is that because of its body. I like its body. A lot of people use this for liner brush, which never work. But this I use for fill in. And the reason is top coat is soaked into this brush so much easier than a liner brush. So, and because of its strong body, it can stroke really strong like this. See, it's not just like liner brush where you just feather it through. So when it comes to coloring, you don't want to sit there and do this. You want to do that. Okay, that is a body. And the lengths depend on certain people. When it comes to line work, longer brush is easier to use because it doesn't absorb your impact, shakiness of your hand. So the longer the brush is, like let me show you my 20 millimeters, the longest. 20 millimeters. See the tip of your brush is so long that up here, if you're shaky, it doesn't really catch. It absorbs all the impact. So it's easy to use, but long brush can only go straight and slightly curved. Now, I love short brush because if you are working with brush for a long time and you have a hang, your pressure, your hand is more stable, it doesn't tremble. You will find yourself wanting to use short brush because short brush, even though it's more difficult to use because it's kind of, it doesn't absorb enough impact. So if your hand is shaky, it will most likely shake with you. But a shorter brush can go in full motion, full range of motion. It can go curve, it can twist, it can go wherever you want it to go, almost like a pen. So the length of your brush is based on its difficulty level. So I have brush vary in length, and I have brush vary in width. That's some for everybody to use. Okay, glue dryer I apply on here, and after it's evaporate, your glue will be dry. It is time to take some shiny top coat and trace in around the crystal. And then you're gonna go down. Don't cake it in, just a little bit of top coat will do. Make it super shiny. Here, and you're done. Okay, on these fingers, I would like to take out my Rose-mance mold. So you don't have to cure rhinestone. No, Chelsea, if there is a product that requires you to cure, that's not a glue, that is a gel. And gel will work fine with stone too. Except for gel, you have to make sure that you seal it. Because if you don't seal gel product with crystal, it will chip up on you. your crystal gonna come up your client hand very fast. So if you use gel, you have to seal, make sure that you seal all the way with the crystal magic pen. This right here is a sealer, crystal sealer pen. And make sure you pop out using the needle head and seal around the crystal. Anytime that you need to cure something, that is not a glue, that is a gel. All glue is oxygenate adhesive. Now, we're gonna take out our mold. I'm using Rose-mance and I love this mold. I no longer have to work so hard for my rose. Oh, so many sizes too. Let's use red ClayDoh. And I'm gonna take out my spatula. Okay, take this out. Okay, this is a big one. I'm gonna choose like this one right here. One. And then I need a smaller one. Like this one. Okay. So that's two. I'm gonna go ahead and fill this in. There's a little trick on using the mold. Easy in a sample. Okay. So let's say for the bowl mold right here, you really can just pop in ClayDoh and you'll be good. Like this. You can pop it in and you'll be good to go. Okay. And the reason is because this is shallow. Now this is different. This rose is really deep and it have all the nook and crevices. So when you put it in, you see all this light line right here. You have to repress it to get all the air out. So what I'm doing is I'm poking it in and I'm pressing it in to make sure that it squeezes all the air bubble out. So this mold is a little more special because it's deeper and it's more details. So you have to ensure, see that? You have to make sure that you poke it. See, it squeeze all the air out. That's gonna make your rose more beautiful. See, it's very detailed, the rose. Just poke it in. See, it's already gone. See, now you have a nice even row. See that one? You're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna just go ahead and poke it in. Like that. And if you don't do that, that's fine. It's just your row gonna be slightly jagged on the edge. If you're the type that doesn't care much for detail, then you'll be fine. It'll be faster for you. Now, after it's in, I'm gonna go ahead and press this down. Make sure it's nice and even. Make sure I scrape all the extra in. There. Same thing on here. You're welcome, Artist for Life. You're welcome, Joe. Go in. Go ahead and cure. After that, you're done. You're ready to pop it into the nails. I will cure both sides just to make sure. Like this. I will put it in like this, and then I will flip over like that. Just to make sure. Done with red ClayDoh. Put it in. And I will put it right here and here. And I'm not using glue. I'm using clear texture gels. I will explain for you why in just a second. Okay, wait for it. Take this out. Oh, so easy. See it? I no longer need skill. I just need product. Oh my gosh. Life is great. If you don't have to work hard, don't. Since the day I have this mold, I'm obsessed. Like before, if I want to make a 3D mold, I will, but sometimes I make an excuse for myself. Sometimes I be like, you know what? I don't need a rose. I just need like something red. But now I like, yes, rose all the way. I have material for it. I'm just gonna take it out and do it. Now, clear texture gels is a no wipe and a coffin gel because it's non-cell level. So it just stays still for you. It's not drippy. I am gonna get a big brush, probably my round pointers. Whip our bead. Apply on here. Okay. And I'm just gonna press the rose in. Now, if this is a gem, and when I say a gem, let me give you an example. If this is a gem, you cannot do that like that. You have to do like a glue or acrylic. If you want to use gel, you can, but you have to make sure that you sealed it because this is metal. Okay, the way you seal is different. Now, this is gels. Like this ClayDoh right here is made out of gels. So all you need to do is take some clear texture gel. You apply this in. After it's clear, it's fused into each other. Gel stick to gel, stick to gels. So the rose will stick to the clear texture gel. It will fuse in with it, and it will fuse on top of the surface. So that you just pop it in here and you're done. Easy breezy. Another one down here. Clear texture gel. There. Pop this rose in. Okay. Now cure. After adding red ClayDoh, yes, I cured it. I put it in and I cure on both sides. And then I just pop it out. So now we have a gaudy fingers and a bedazzle fingers. So two of these fingers, we just find a way to make sure that it's elegant. We don't want it to look all crazy. And I'm gonna attempt to do something different. I'm gonna maybe take a fingers and make it the whole finger is a rose. I'm gonna try that. So Kachan says, so during curing or before curing, do we have to add top coat somewhere? Nope, you don't have to add top coat. When it comes to 3D elements, if it's like a bow or something, then yeah, I will maybe add a top coat on. But for something detailed like this, if I add shine top coat, it will lose all its detail. It will look like a globs. So when it comes to something 3D like this, matte is the most preferable. And for these gels, if you want it to be matte, you don't need any top coat. You just take some acetone or alcohol, and you just tap the surface like this, and it'll turn matte. And that's it. There. Okay. I want this finger to be all red rose. It's very daring. Let's go ahead and let me think about this. Let's put black on here. I never do this design before, so it might be a no-go. We're gonna see. Shadows. Here this. I use shadow because it's no wipe. If I use jet black, I have to top coat before I do 3D design. Are you discontinue Aurora Gel? Notice the bundle is gone. Yes, I am discontinue Aurora Gel because right now, let me give you an example. Right now, if I have a gel like Aurora Gel, I'm not going to name it Aurora Gel. I'm just going to give it a name, basically. So it will consider a gel polish. So anything like, because I try to narrow down the category so people don't get confused. So before, anything that are like this, I would name it Aurora Gel. Anything that are dual tone like this. But now, I'm just going to give it a name like Winter Wonderland and such. Okay, shadow is here. I am going to attempt to make this whole fingers, the whole thing gonna be a rose. So this, I'm gonna choose to scoop it myself because there's no mold for that. Let's take our red ClayDohs. Let's start out with the first petals. Roll it out a little bit. Press it in. Okay. And I'll do the same for the bottom. Kind of roll it out a little bit. Okay, press it in. That's it. Now, you don't go too close to the edge because I am gonna take out my, let's use my silicone tool first. I might end up having to use a brush, but let's try this first. Clean this. Okay, I'm gonna use this head right here. I'm gonna press it out. Press it lightly at first, and then the more you go, the more aggressive you can proceed. Just lightly tap it. Same thing here. See, if you press it too hard, the ClayDoh will try to stick to the tool and it will try to lift it off the surface. That's why when you press, you go lightly first, so it don't stick to your tool. Because ClayDoh is non-stick, so it can go both ways. It can stick to the surface or the tool. So first, you press lightly just to adhere it on the surface, and then you can press harder. Okay, I think I need to smooth it out. I will use my 3D brush. This is an old one. I'm gonna use my 3D brush, and I am going to use the conditioner cleanser. Before I have this, I use alcohol, and alcohol is fine, but alcohol sometimes it dries too quick. And this conditioner cleanser is oil based, but the oil is completely safe for gels. So when I use it, it doesn't dry on me. And it's make it ClayDoh so smooth. I'm gonna brush it out. Brush this out. Go in and finesse the petal a little bit. Make sure that it looks nice. Embrace the shape of it. There. I'm gonna clear that. Just 1, 2, 3. And then, oh, you need the conditioning cleanser. People love this. It changes the brush game entirely. I have this making more. I'm making more of this. People love it. And we have this in Anaheim, but it's available in a kit, in a painting kit. Just partially clear it. Take it out. We're gonna move on to the next petals. Slightly press it. That's it. Okay. And you can add one more on the other end. There you go. Lightly press it. Lightly. There. Okay. Now use a tool. Press it out. This silicone tool doesn't make the ClayDoh smooth, but it's strong enough that you can pre-mold it before you smoothen it out with a brush. There. Same thing here. I never make this design. So far, it looked like it's going well. Of course, you never know. It's going well until it's not. Okay, I'm gonna take a brush, 3D brush with conditioner cleanser. Smooth it out. And I use a 3D brush because it's very strong too. You can also use it to press. See how smooth and flawless it is? And oil based, this type of cleanser, the oil in it are safe with gels, if I haven't mentioned it already. Very few and far in between that you will find an oil product that are gel safe. They will condition my brush while I'm working on it. Okay, cure this. Time for another petals. 2 more, smaller this time. Right there, one right there, and one right about here. Press it down, press it down. I'm gonna use the other end now because the detail getting smaller. Press lightly. This cleanser can it sort of help the ClayDoh adhere to the nail too. These are wonderful things. Let me see how it looks so far. Okay. hope that it look good with the set. It's a in the moment kind of things. Kill this. And now one big bead right in the middle. Press it lightly in. And then I am going to use a ClayDoh knife. Okay, with the ClayDoh knife, I am going to carve one petal out of this bead. And then I'm going to go around and round. Making like a loop. And I can take the knife and can just toward it in. See that? And then if you want, if you're obsessed with details, you can love how all your set have a flowing theme. Thank you, Gemma. Okay, you take a little cleanser and reach in here and you press out the petal just a little bit. There you go. That's it. That's it. A little bit here too. This a little more. Okay, I'm gonna kill this. And the oil and the cleanser, when you work with ClayDoh, the amazing thing is when you cure it, it disappears entirely. So cure that. And then what we're gonna do with these fingers, I am thinking a red and black ombre. That'd be beautiful. So I'm gonna take out my red gel colors. Right here, and just apply all over these fingers. And after all my gel colors, all my basic gel color sorted out this time, I'm gonna discontinue it because a lot of people just love strength and exotic names. So if I bring back any colors, I'm gonna give it a nice name instead of just red. Just so you know, just so you prepare for it. Menesthesia, yes, you will be able to watch it later. Okay, put it in. It's very different. Red. Here this. All my red gel colors, all my gel color can adhere pigment. So we're gonna use black pigment to do a red and black ombre. If this is a black rose, it will be pretty too. Again, it's a freestyle. So don't know what direction I'm gonna take with it. And I would like to take pressed pigment, and I like to use this black to make an ombre. Okay, take some black out. Yeah, don't top coat the ClayDoh on the nails. Okay, now I'm gonna blend it in. Yeah, 3D product, it doesn't really need top coats. Can you use eyeshadow instead of pressed pigment? Yes, if you use eyeshadow, you have to use a really expensive one. If you use like a Walmart one, your pigment not gonna be pretty. You have to use like a super expensive eyeshadow. The cosmetic pigment have to be just right. And just depend on what country it come from too. Like you want to avoid using China pigment. They are awful. Just awful little things. Clumpy and grainy and just not good in general. Oh, and when I first started, I used soap candle pigment. Awful. Clumpy and just unreliable. Still able to apply, just not very pretty. The color come out all wrong. Okay, so far so good. I would like the black to be a little more. Is there a top coat that will adhere to pigment to other polish? Yes, yes. This is matted. And I know you'll forget, so I'd write it down here. Stick to pigment. See that? That is a top coat, all clear. You partially cured it for 5 seconds, and then you put on your pigment, and then continue curing it. Hola, 𝙗𝙧𝙧𝙖𝙢 𝘾𝙧𝙮. Blend all the way in. Let me see. I like it. Here. Actually, this is full cure already. I'm gonna put matte. Matte it all over. Yes, yes, partially cure. Press now. If you full cure, the pigment gonna be very light. I always partially cured it, like 5 seconds. Like the moment it's turned matte, you're ready. If your pigment is muddy and draggy, that is mean you need to cure a little more. Cure this because it's still kind of wettish. If your pigment are light and kind of have a difficult time of sticking on the surface, that means it's cured too much. Okay, that's matte. And something about this I could put my finger on. I would like to make another nails, and then let you guys decide which one I should go with. I'm gonna take another nails out. And I would like to either red and black stone or black and red stone. Let me think about this. Another red and black ombre would be super boring. Let's see. We do all red. Actually, another red and black ombre would be so elegant. Think about this. You know what? Or all red and black stone. Let me think. Nude. All nude. And then red tips. Nude. are new and then red drips. Let me think. Couldn't you ombre your rose now? I can, but then I have to top coat it, and that is just a very yucky process. Very yucky. Like my ClayDoh, it can apply. You can apply pigment directly on here, but you have to top coat this rose, and I do not want to try to top coat this rose. It make me really sad. The process is gonna be hideous, and all these nice little details that you do is all gonna be flooded with top coat. I tried it 10 years ago. I never went back. Let me think on this. I obviously want red again, but I probably want some nude and some red. Let's see what's, you know what? Let's just repeat this. I feel like that's the safest option actually. Hi, Javon. Okay. I am gonna put red on here. And just go ahead and do another black ombre. Here. 60 seconds here. And then black pigment on. That means I have to do something special on this finger to make it not boring. Maybe some kind of gold details and such. Oh, I got it. I'm gonna do some Baroque gold detail on it. So I would need Teflon Matte. I didn't plan this. I would need Teflon Matte. Apply so it's chrome free. Hello, Ning. Nude with red gem. Let me see. Let me think. Nude with red gem. Maybe it'll be slightly off balance. I was thinking black with red gem. The reason why I don't want to use red gem because the gem is slightly darker than this red, just a little bit darker. That's why I'm kind of anxious. It's a very good idea though. Kind of want to try it, but this finger is too off balance because it's all red. Black with gold. Black with gold is nice. I might do that. Yes, black and gold. Let me see. Jet black. Yeah, I can see that happening. Black and gold. I'm gonna use jet black, just one coat cover. Let me see. Oh, I think you're onto something, Rebel. Okay. Yeah, black and gold. That's a good idea. Okay, so Teflon Matte onto these fingers, so chrome couldn't stick to it. Okay, here. Teflon Matte on the pinky too, and then we're gonna do some gold details. Thank you, Savannah. Yeah, when I first make this design, I like it. I'm just very nervous of how I'm gonna execute this look on the set, because I don't want everything to look like this, because then it'll be too wild, if that's such things. Teflon Matte on black. Remember, Teflon Matte is a matte that isolates chrome. Hear this. Mystery box will be available in about a week. It will be posted on the website before it's launched. About a few days before it's launched, so you guys have a little heads up. Thank you, Natalie. So far, these two fingers are beautiful to me. Dark Romance. Okay, all of these two fingers have Teflon Matte. Now I'm gonna design. I need my metal effect gel. And since the background is pretty dark, I'm gonna use white metal effect gel for it. And the brush that we were using will be 7mm details. Clean this. Wipe it. Let's do some Baroque detail on here. On this corner and on this corners. Roll it in, roll it around so it saturates your brush. Stroke it out. Now you have this brush, you're gonna whip a little bit at the head right here. So when you press it down, press, it's really big. And then when you lift your brush, just using the tip of your brush, it's gonna be really thin. One more. Curve it around. I love short brush. It's so like flexible and it has full range of motion. It's not clumsy like longer brush. Lift. Another one. One more right here, and we'll call it the. And then probably drag it out. Okay. Now the problem is we're gonna have to match this. Since it's a freestyle, I'm gonna study the pattern. A C curve and a tails. Got it. Clear this. Okay. A C curve. See, it looks like a C, like letter C. That's just the best way for you to remember your patterns. A C curve, and then a tails. Okay. Identical. Here. Now we're gonna rub chrome on. We already have Teflon Matte, right? So now chrome not gonna stick onto our background. Gold chrome. Rub it in. There. Dust it. Then I'm gonna go back with a clean shadow applicators and remove excess chrome. See, the chrome is slightly lighter than if you use black. On dark background, it's better to use white, so it contrasts. Thank you, Tanya. Same thing on here. Chrome this. Before Teflon Matte, this step is impossible unless you buff it. Now with Teflon Matte, easy, you can just adjust it. Now, rub it in. There, make sure it's nice and shiny. And of course, we're gonna put some crystal on it too, red crystal. Now it's more elegant, it's subtle. Let's matte everything. Using matted, apply all over 2 nails. Silvana, your work is all I love it. Thank you, Silvana. Nails addiction. Nail addiction says you get lost. Okay, matted. Are you gonna go to Orlando again, Nail Addition? I know you live in Alabama, but I wonder if you go to Orlando show or Ohio. This too. Apply matte coat over it. Cure this. After that cure, you're gonna shine back with top coat. Using shined it. You going too? That's awesome. First show is Anaheim, gonna be in 3 weeks. I'm in Cleveland, Ohio. Oh, Javon, I'm gonna go to Columbus, Ohio for a beauty show. I don't know when. Probably on the website, they have the whole calendar schedule already, but my guess is in around September-ish. If any of the people that go to Columbus, Ohio remember when they went last year's. Hi, Antoine. Hello, Antoine. Okay. Acetone, and you're gonna take this and wipe it over the velvet surface, and that is just gonna help your top coat grip more so it doesn't shrink. There you go. Tina, you ever come to Arizona? I go past Arizona. I love it. It's beautiful. Beauty show wise, no, I never went to beauty show there. But I love Arizona landscape. Just a red soil landscape mixed with a little bit of the grass greenery, filled with cactus as twice as big as us. Just a beautiful red green scenery, and far in the distance is purple majestic mountains. One of my favorite landscapes when I pass through Arizona. I know that Arizona doesn't have trees, it has bushes, big bushes. Love it. Not too dry, in my opinion. There's still little greenery there, not completely desert. Hear this. Okay, the stone we're gonna use is red. Gonna be light Siam. We're gonna use glue for that. There will be Crystal Magic glue. And pop in one red stone in here. SS12. There. I need more glue. There. See, this stone is slightly deeper than the background. It's a pretty design. I give it a B+. Now, you're gonna let it dry. And you might use Crystal Magic glue dryer to help it. Zip it in. After it's dry, the stone will set. No, I don't cure that glue. Glue, you don't cure glue with a UV light. If there is a product that they say you have to cure it, that is not a glue. Even if the name is, if they call it a glue gel or crystal glue, if it cure, then that means it's a gel element. And for gel element, you just have to work more on the sealing. But for glue, you can be take it a little lightly on the sealing. You don't have to seal it much. But all glue are oxygenate adhesive. Okay. Let me see. Let me zoom in. Like a dark romance. I like it. A balance between red and black. I'm so glad I get recommended using black. And it's actually embrace the set. If the pinky is red, it's still doing okay, but it might not be as pretty. It can be like this too, a little more gaudy. Which one you think? Look number 1. Or look number 2. Different kind of girl. Different kind of girl. This is like a gothic chic kind of girl. This is like a red light district kind of girl. It should depend. Gothic chic or red light district. Number 1. Yeah, 1 is cute. I like 1. Oh, Tara like 2. Wild. It's definitely red light district. You know what? If I'm a girl, I totally would rock this. I'll make the whole outfit match. Go stand in the corners. Okay. I decide that this is gonna be it. Elegant, nice, chic. Yeah, this is gonna be it. But this is very interesting design too. You already witnessed me making this design. So, I mean, you can take this, make one nail out of it, maybe a ring fingers out of that nail. The rest is like red ombre or black tips or all black. You know, just nice, elegant. With this design, I recommend just one finger. That's it. Just one finger like this. The rest is symbols because this is a very strong look. Okay. Looks by Lisa said I gave a dress from Thailand that have this pattern. I would want to see that, Lisa. Okay. Thank you, Top Press Nails. This is it, the live for today. And tomorrow I want to have another live. Valentine is almost here. I have to wrap up Valentine. Let's see. Okay. hope you guys enjoy the live today. This live will be posted about 5 minutes after I'm up live. Tara, can you send me the list to Tara? Thank you. Thank you, Tara. Yeah, I think it's very pretty. I'm very proud of the way it turned out. I feel like all this finger around the main design really help it. Help embrace it. Doesn't take away from it. It just help make it stronger. Okay, that will be posted. Thank you, Alka. Thank you, Galaxy. Your work is out of this planet. Thank you, Rebel. All right, you guys. I am going to be up live, and I will alert you the next time I go on live. Again, if you haven't joined yet, this is a WhatsApp group. You can join so you can get alert from us every time that we go on live. You can take a screenshot of this. And also, if you don't have trouble with Instagram reminding you, give you notification, then on Instagram, Tino Vo Shop or Votino, I have a broadcast channel here. It's called Votino Official. This on Tino Vo Shop. Also, Sam on Votino. On Votino here, I have Votino Official. So you can join this broadcast channel. You also get a Sam alert from me. Bye-bye, Holly. Bye, everyone. I will create your silver and red set. Tag me, Javon, so I can see it. Thank you, Tanya. Thank you, Maria. Thank you, Abby. All right, you guys. I am off, and I will post this right after I'm off. Bye-bye, you guys. I will see you soon.